The Trump family and WLFI under attack. In today's video, I'm going to break down number one, what happened, number two, the rumors floating around, and number three, with WLFI under attack, what am I going to do since it's my number three holding? It's very important to understand that authenticity is the new currency. If you follow me on X, I tell you exactly what I'm doing. No holding back. I operate with conviction, not emotion. I operate with systems, processes, structure, and discipline. And I do not make emotional decisions based on personal bias within a social media platform. So, we're going to first break down the fact that they're under attack. They're coming after WFI. But what is WFI? It is World Liberty Financial. It is a world decentralized bank. On February 20th, 2026, we ended financialization, going back into production, centralized banking systems to decentralized banking system, an old archaic banking system to a new banking system. So why would it be the number three in my portfolio? I remember a moment in time on December 20th, 2020. I'll never forget it. When the SEC sued Ripple, and I got tons of messages. This is when I was early, about a year into my crypto career here, whatever we want to call this, or crypto creator career. And I got tons of messages. You can find this video on my YouTube channel. And I went on and I said, you know what? I'm holding on like a tick on a dog. That one decision and the accumulation that we did changed our family's life financially. And now I feel, and this is my opinion, not financial advice, I'm only going to tell you exactly what I do on my channel here. I feel that same heartfelt, soul-driven discernment conviction. With the rumors and whatever comes out, I'm going to buy more. Not telling you what to do. I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing so you can come back and measure my success. Am I going to get them all right? Probably not. But there's something about this. It's kind of that same FU conviction I had when the SEC sued Ripple. There's a reason why they're going after WFI. So I'm going to first show you an article that came out from TradingView about 5 days ago. Okay. And then all of a sudden we come into yesterday and WFI gets attacked. So let's dive right in and I'll share with you exactly what I'm doing on the back end here. So this was on February 20th, 2026. House Democrats urge Treasury probe into Trump's family crypto ventures. CNBC reported Thursday that a group of House Democrats are pressing the Treasury Department to examine potential conflicts of interest and national security risks to WLFI, the crypto venture associated with the Trump family. In a letter sent Thursday to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, more than 40 Democrat lawmakers, led by Republican Gregory Meeks of New York, called for a formal review of the company's structure and foreign investment ties. Okay. This letter follows a tense Financial Services Committee hearing earlier this month, during which Bessent testified before lawmakers. At the hearing, Meeks sharply criticized the Treasury Secretary, referring to him as a flunky of President Trump. Okay. And then yesterday, so that was 5 days ago. And then yesterday, latest, World Liberty Financial says USD1 was targeted in a coordinated attack this morning. According to the team, attackers allegedly hacked several WLFI co-founders' accounts, paid influencers to spread FUD. This stuff happens, guys. And opened large WLFI short positions in an attempt to profit from market panic. WLFI claims the efforts failed. Okay. Then this has been sent to me over and over and over again over the last 24 hours. So Zach XBT, and he doesn't state here who he's going after, but I want to explain my opinion on this. I don't feel that he's going after WLFI, and we'll see what he exposes, but I'll share with you my opinion, even if it is that. So it says right here, Zach, because this has been sent to me so many times, and I want to express this because a lot of people are saying this is about WFI. Zach XBT, new major investigation dropping February 26 on one of the crypto's most profitable businesses, where multiple employees abused internal data to insider trade over a prolonged period of time. Okay, so we'll see what happens. It got 7.2 million views, and a lot of people were sending it to me and saying it's about WLFI. Okay, this was posted out here, and there's a poll out there that says which crypto company will Zach XBT expose for insider trading? Okay, World Liberty Financial is 6%. I don't even know which one this is. Metatora, 43%. I don't even know. Pump Fund, I understand that one. WFI at 6%. Okay. Even if it is like, this is the thing, guys. I don't make my decisions off bias on social media. I do it based on what I believe the future monetary system is going to be. The future is decentralized finance. Okay. I'm doing it based on my understanding of where we're heading financially, spiritually, and physically. I don't get fudded in, I don't get fudded out. I'm kind of hoping for a lot of FUD around this. And if the price drops, I will post my buys on X. I will show you guys exactly what I'm doing. Right now, I'm sitting tight with some money in a stable coin, waiting for the FUD to see if this thing drops even further. And I'm going to bring my DCA down. My DCA is 16 cents right now on WFI. And if it comes down, I'm going to dollar cost average on the way down, but don't worry. I will post exactly what I'm doing. I don't shadow anything from you guys. Again, not financial advice. I'm always going to be open and honest with you guys. Okay. So Eric Trump, oh, and this, I want to address this because this is what people kept asking me about. Why is he deleting tweets? Here's my thought process on that. Okay. WLFI, and I could be wrong on this, is applied to be a bank charter. Crypto.com is in the contingent approval of getting their bank charter. You know, you got to think about it. With Eric Trump being the owner of ABTC, American Bitcoin, part owner of WFI, which is a bank, he may be deleting tweets in regards to the fact that it could be a conflict of interest because he's posting things like buy the dips, things like that. So that is more of my logical analysis of why he would be deleting tweets. I have no idea. He would have to tell us that. We can make assumptions all day, but I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out why or not. But that would be my assumption from a logical, coming from a bank perspective, owning companies. If you own a bank and you're applying for a bank charter and you know where your bank is going, you probably should not be posting things like buy the dip, right? So that would be my thought process on it. Maybe legal counsel told him, hey, you might want to pull these types of tweets down, right? And pulling him down, he knew that people were going to screenshot that, right? That's why when I post tweets, I know that's going to be there. It's like deleting it, but it could be a legal thing where he's like, listen, I got to take these down because he runs World Liberty Financial, which is a DeFi bank, and they're applying for a bank charter, right? What that tells me, the things like crypto.com and things like him pulling down his tweets, is that bank regulation is coming in. The Clarity Act is going to get passed at some point, and we're going to see DeFi and traditional finance come together and combine. And that's what I believe. I believe that WFI is going to be, you know, I think to me, it's like a JP. This is the way I look at it. Okay. I'm an ex-banker. This is like a JP Morgan moment, right? WFI to me is that. And I'm willing to take the risk on that. And, you know, if I look at my investment thesis and my investment strategy, because that's what's been asked of me a lot, is in regards to my Warren Buffett style and crypto, WFI would be thrown out of the water there. And I'll explain. XRP has beat multiple bear markets. Bitcoin's beat multiple bear markets, and Solana's beat multiple bear markets. Okay. That's a great indicator of an asset that you may want to accumulate, right? So XRP is my number one, Bitcoin's number two. Okay, 43% XRP, 40% Bitcoin. It drops down to 4% WLFI, and then 3.7% Solana. Okay, and I just consolidated almost all my cryptos into my top four, and I still have XLM, HBAR, and VChain. That's all I have now. I consolidated out of all my other cryptos. Okay, where was I going with this? Oh, so when you look at WFI, it kind of throws that my investment strategy out of the water, but it's a speculative investment in a future belief with discernment. Okay. Now I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is, right? So if I look at XRP, to me that's guaranteed, in my opinion. Bitcoin guaranteed, Solana guaranteed, WFI is a risk for me, right? So I'm willing to take that calculated risk because I have the same conviction and feeling that I did with XRP, and that paid off big time for me. So I just want to get you into my mindset, right? I don't make decisions, even if Zach XBT's thing comes out and it is something around insider trading. Guys, how do you think the system works? Look at Elizabeth Warren. Look at all these people. Like, guys, that's how the system works. Like in all this stuff coming through, it's like, guys, like everybody's fighting back and forth and the left and right. And guys, it's financial has always been financial. You know, my favorite thing in the Bible is, who do we pay our taxes to? And they mocked him. He said, who's on the coin? They're all Caesar. He's all, pay your taxes to Caesar, give to God what is his. Because guys, when anytime there's money and power involved, it's like insider trading. Come on, man. That shit happens every minute of the day, right? Half the influencers that are watching this or on X are all doing inside shit. I've never, ever been paid to promote a token, ever. And I know thousands of influencers that are pointing a lot of this stuff out have been paid. They're being paid to put out news. They're being paid. And I'm not saying Zach XBT. I don't know anything about him. I know about his channel. I don't know who he is, right? It's a faceless person. So what I'm saying is influencers, he does exposing of people, right? But influencers are paid to FUD things. Influencers are paid to promote tokens. Okay. So that's very important to understand. So you have to develop strong discernment. So when you see all of a sudden, this is how you look at it. When all of a sudden you see somebody talking about a token and all these influencers are talking about a token, that is clear indication that probably they're being paid and then they're paying a bunch of people, or there's a lot of FUD coming out at once that, just like they said, they found that, like, we'll go back to this right here. They said that they found that right here, paid influencers to spread FUD. That's real stuff, guys. So that's why you have to develop a plan and discernment. Okay. Where are we going with this? Oh, USD1. So then Eric Trump posted this. USD1 is the second largest Genius compliant stablecoin in the market. This is why they're attacking them, guys. Think about that. Growing volume, expanded exchange integration, increased real world usage, radical transparency, including real time proof of reserves, incredibly proud to what's being built. I agree with it. This is why the old regime is attacking him. Okay. So what do we do? Okay. What's the plan here? So what I did, and I'm being very open and honest with you guys, and I talk about this in my academy as well. So I actually consolidated. It was kind of scary, to be honest with you guys. I actually closed out of, and if you're in the academy, I'm renewing all my PowerPoints, and that will be done by the end of this week. I consolidated out of almost, like, God, how many did I consolidate? I don't want to exaggerate. I had like 25 cryptos or something like that. I just sold a bunch of cryptos yesterday. We're just in the area of authenticity, guys. We're in the area of regulation, utility, real world solve. A lot of these cryptos are not going to survive regulation. I'm just telling you honestly what I did. I only have 7 cryptos left. That's it. So I consolidated out of a bunch. I'm only accumulating 4. Okay. XRP, Bitcoin, WLFI, and Solana. Okay. I still have XLM, HBAR, and VeChain. I'm not accumulating any more of those. I'm holding those. When I get into price discovery, I will pull profits and I will accumulate up into the top 4. Okay. What I have is called an exit plan. Okay. So I'll show you right here. I'm the co-founder and creator of Merlin. You can download it down below. You can do it 30 days for free. We actually show you how to do exit plans. We have our new Fibonacci tool that's coming very, very soon here. So basically this is our demo account. Okay. What I do is I have exit plans set up. Okay. As you rubberneck and watch it go up and down, we have exit targets. And I pull profits and I feed my ecosystem. So I pull profits and I go into cash value life insurance. I go into silver. I go into Berkshire. I go into things like copper. I put more into Bitcoin. I put some into stable coins and I get ready to buy people's fear. Okay. I build stability and I repeat the cycle. I leverage when everybody's running from the markets, from the insurance side, my own family bank, and I go and I buy people's fear and then I pay off the leverage when the bull run comes back. That's how winning is done, guys. You have to learn to beat inflation. That's the key to all this, okay? Capital DR. C is cash flow, okay? Every time I get paid, I put 10% into cash generating dividends. Off of the cash flow from the cash generating dividends and off the income outside of debts and non-negotiables, which I run 15% of my lifestyle, is I invest 85% of my income, okay? The income outside of debts and non-negotiables and the income from the cash flow goes into assets, a dollar cost average every day, into Bitcoin, XRP, WFI, and Solana every single week. When the markets dip, and I hope that there's tons of FUD and WFI goes down, I'm going to buy a ton more. I'm going to buy more Bitcoin. I'm going to buy more XRP. Actually, I'm going to buy some Bitcoin today because it's, I think it's going down pretty heavy right now. What's it at? And I just calmly enter the markets. That's it, guys. Yeah, 62,000. Oh, this is so awesome. XRP's at 133. Oh, yes, this is beautiful. Bring it down, baby. Bring it down. So what I'll do is, this is how I do it, guys. Let me bring you on here. I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Okay. So on the way up, I exit on targets. So like right now it's at 62. So I'm actually going to go right now and I'm going to buy more and I'll post it on X. So I'm going to buy a little bit more. So I'll probably throw about 2,000 in here, and then I'll throw probably 2,000 here, and then let's see what WFI is at. Is it on here? What page it is on? Oh, it's our demo account. I don't think I have WFI on our demo account. There it is. Boom. Yeah, it's going down. Yep. So I'm probably gonna do probably 1,500, 1,500, and 1,500, and then I'll throw 1,000 into Solana. And so I'll post those on X as well. And then so that brings my dollar cost average out. That's all I do calmly, guys. That's a system, right? And so the FUD is exciting to me. I love it. So that's I just want to come on the channel today and share with you guys exactly what I'm doing, because I'm getting thousands of messages across all my platforms, and I'm not exaggerating, because that's why I'm very open about it. Like, this is not financial advice. I know that my words carry weight in what I say. That's why I'm very open and honest about what I do. And I'm not doing it telling you to go invest in it. I'm just being open with you guys so that you know what's happening. And like I said, I've never been paid by a cryptocurrency company to ever promote a crypto, ever. And I never will, ever, ever. Anything I talk about, I use myself or I own. Okay. Very, very important to understand. I'm a user of that product. I have my own money in there, or I own the company. Okay. Like, for example, all my companies I talk about, the Warrior Academy, my insurance brokerage, Merlin, I own all those. And then I Trust Capital. I have my own money, my family treasury in there. Those are the only things I talk about. That's it. So I pride myself on that. So to recap, WFI, I'm buying more. And I'm going to continue to accumulate it. It will be my number 3 holding. And I don't think it'll ever take Bitcoin or XRP. Those would be my number 1 and number 2 by a long shot. 43% XRP, 40% Bitcoin. So that's what I'm doing. I'd love to hear your comments down below. We'll keep rolling, guys. We'll keep being honest. We'll keep being open. And we'll keep kicking ass together. Sound good? Have an awesome day. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.